The band just died out on me here. I can't hear anybody. Anyway, 7-3s, everybody. Hope you all have a great day. We'll catch y'all tomorrow morning if I get up in time. And I think Peter wasn't there, so let's go to Paul there this morning. I haven't talked to him yet. So well, I can't read it better. KB7FTN, K7BW. Take it away, Paul.
Okay, yeah, W9NC, you still unmute, confirm. I don't hear him. KB7FTN, all right, yeah, I heard you get direct now, Jim, so the band did get better finally. KB7FTN, wishing you guys all 7-3. See you later.
Roger, and I see KHK check out of there at 10. KK7, KHK, 7-3 if you're there. Nothing heard. Here's Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango. We'll pick up CD68 UMC for a 7-3. 7-3, Don.
Kilo Delta 6 uniform, I Charlie 7-3, going home.
Thank you, guys, and thank you everybody for being out here this morning. I appreciate it. And I'm going to say 7-3 in the Cracker Barrel. We're going to send it over to Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor for the early one. Good morning, Steve. Over to you.
All right, thank you, Jim, and good morning. Nice signal. You're 10 over S9. I hope all signals are as good as yours. Good morning, everybody. This is the Early Bird Net. My call sign is Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor. My name is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, my QTH, Sparks, Nevada. So good morning and welcome to everyone. We'll break with Jim, Whiskey 7, Charlie Papa Tango, and the Cracker Barrel Net, and get right into the Early Bird. We take check-ins about state, region, or province. I'll call it out. When you hear yours, give me your call sign. We'll write you down on the log right here in front of me with pen. And then when the log is completed, we'll go through it, and everybody will get a couple chances to transmit. And just so everybody knows, if you might be new here, we rotate state, region, or province on a daily basis. So no one is always first, and no one's always last. So I'm trying to make it fair. So good morning and welcome. First up this morning, states east of Region 7. Come now with your call sign. Are you there, Al? Bravo Whiskey Sierra? Okay, Arizona, British Columbia, come now.
Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie.
November 3, Kilo Lima Whiskey.
W0 Romeo Sierra Romeo.
Okay, we've got Delta Lima Charlie, Kilo Lima Whiskey, and Romeo Sierra Romeo. Any other check-ins? Arizona, British Columbia, come now. All right, California, Idaho, come now.
UMC.
Hold up.
Whiskey Bravo 6, November Golf Charlie.
Whiskey Alpha 6, November Echo Alpha.
All right, let's break here. There was some doubles there, maybe a triple. Uniform Mike Charlie is checked in. Cold Duck, November Golf Charlie, and November Echo Alpha. So if I didn't call you, I don't know about you. California, Idaho, come now.
Delta, Whiskey Delta.
Whiskey Alpha 9 for that.
Okay, you said that so fast that please try that again, please. I heard a whiskey and an alpha, I think. I'm sorry to be picky. I just don't hear that well. So if you'll repeat your call sign or any other call sign for California, Idaho that haven't checked in yet, come now.
Whiskey Alpha 9. Whiskey Delta 9. Delta Whiskey Delta.
Don, we got you. You're nice and strong. The other, maybe that was you. I don't know. Here's who's checked in. Uniform Mike Charlie, Cold Duck, November Golf Charlie, November Echo Alpha, Delta Whiskey Delta. Any other check-ins? California, Idaho, come now.
Whiskey Alpha 9.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 9, Quebec. I think that's the one I was missing. Was there one ending in 0? Okay, I missed. Here's who I have checked in. Uniform Mike Charlie, Cold Duck, November Golf Charlie, November Echo Alpha, Delta Whiskey Delta, Whiskey Alpha 9, Quebec. Any other check-ins? Come now.
Relay.
Okay, go ahead, John. Relay.
Kilo 7, Kilo Hotel Kilo.
Oh, got it. Thank you. Kilo Hotel Kilo. Okay, now, and with Whiskey Alpha 9 Quebec. Now, there was another one in there, I know, and any other check-ins, California, Idaho. All right, go through it again here. Uniform Mike Charlie, Cold Duck, November Golf Charlie, November Echo Alpha, Delta Whiskey Delta, Kilo Hotel Kilo, and Whiskey Alpha 9 Quebec. Checked in. Any other check-ins? Come now. I'm pretty sure I heard another one in there. One more time. California, Idaho, come now. John, did you get any that I don't have? Over?
Negative.
Okay, we'll go with that then. Uniform Mike Charlie, Cold Duck, November Golf Charlie, November Echo Alpha, Delta Whiskey Delta, Kilo Hotel Kilo, Whiskey Alpha 9 Quebec. Any other check-ins? California, Idaho, come now. All right, moving on. Montana, Nevada, Wyoming.
Whiskey Alpha 7,
Whiskey 7, Yankee Juliet Charlie.
November 6, Yankee Delta Papa.
Alpha Bravo 7, Whiskey Echo.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Foxtrot Alpha.
Kilo 9, Bravo, Romeo Delta.
Whiskey 7, Charlie Papa Tango.
All right, let's break here. Here's who we have. Kilo Whiskey, Yankee Juliet Charlie, Yankee Delta Papa, Whiskey Echo, Golf Mike, Fox Alpha, Bravo Romeo Delta, and Charlie Papa Tango. Any other check-ins? Montana, Nevada, Wyoming. Come now. Okay, Oregon or Utah. Come now.
Kilo Mike 7, Delta Echo Charlie.
K9 Charlie Zulu India.
Kilo
All right,
Alpha
Delta
7,
Echo
Papa
Charlie
Whiskey November.
and Charlie Zulu India. Any other check-ins? Oregon or Utah? Come now.
Kilo Alpha 7, Papa Whiskey November.
We got you, Ben. You're checked in. Papa Whiskey November. How about the Uniform Zulu Lima? Leon, are you there?
He had a blood draw appointment this morning.
Oh, thank you, Jim. How about Washington? Come now.
Kilo Romeo Tango. Alpha Golf 7, Echo Romeo.
Okay, Kilo Romeo Tango and Echo Romeo. Any other Washington check-ins? Come now.
Whiskey 1, Charlie Oscar Lima.
morning, Howard. You're checked in, Charlie Oscar Lima. Any other check-ins for Washington? Come now. Papa Lima, Bill, you there? Okay, I stepped on somebody. How about a check-in for Washington? Come now.
Alpha 87, Papa Lima.
Got you, Bill. Good morning, Papa Lima. Any other check-ins for Washington? Come now. Okay, before we get started, and thank you all for checking in. It's very much appreciated. I really do appreciate it. Looking out the window here, it looks like we might get some more rain. It's cloudy and dark clouds like rain clouds off in the distance there. Boy, it's been cold. Although last night they were predicting a hard freeze, and it only got down to about 38. So, kind of glad about that. Before we get started, any station anywhere for the early bird net. Come now.
Kilo Delta 6 Hotel, November.
Hi, Ken. Good morning. Hotel November with California. I'll put you there. Any other check-ins? Any station anywhere for the early bird net? Well, let's just get right into it. Thank you all. Thank you all once again. Very much appreciated. Victor Oscar 7, Delta Lima Charlie. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, well, good morning there, Steve. Good to hear your voice today. Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor. This is Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie. And as always, I'm up here in beautiful British Columbia, where it is 40 degrees and mostly cloudy. It's going to go up to 52 today, and we got a chance of some rain falling. I don't mind. I don't mind that one little bit. I can take
a little rain. I'm not so sweet that I will melt. Oh, we had a great time last night. It was my wife's birthday yesterday. I'm not going to give you the number, but she does not look her age. She looks a lot younger. Anyway, not like me though. Anyway, we went to a really great. It's a new place in town. Great little, it's huge restaurant, 2 floors. They had a 4-lane 10-pin bowling alley upstairs. They had shuffleboard in there, pinball machines, but you know, it wasn't a noisy place. Try and figure that out. The way they laid it all out, you could use all that stuff, and the food was great, and the price was quite reasonable. I'm not going to break it down what we had and what it cost, but it was delicious food at a fairly reasonable price. We had quite a party there. We had about 10 people at this big table, and we had a good time, and my wife certainly had a great birthday. So yeah, it was a lot of fun yesterday, and I got a little bit of a food hangover today, so I'm just going to take it easy, not going to eat too much, and probably go up and visit Mom. Anyway, I'll hand it back to you there, Steve. Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor. I'll be here for the 73 round. Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie.
All right, Mark, thank you. 10 over S9 in Sparks, so very good signal. We'll call you on the 7-3 round. Glad you had a nice dinner. We rarely try new places. If we found a place, we have a couple places we like, and that's where we go. My wife does not have an adventurous palate, believe me. November 3, Kilo Lima Whiskey. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Steve, and everybody on the net. Hey, I can hear my voice at Mark's house, and I can see Mark. He's busy. He's moving around. He's on the air. Anyway, 62 degrees here in Sun City. Beautiful morning, going to 85. Lovely day. We got about 12 days, and then we head out to Florida for 10 days, and maybe visit some family down there, and run around to the places we like to see. We're going to grab some shark teeth. Maybe I'll make a necklace out of them. I don't know. We've got a bunch from times past. My wife used to work in a gift shop down in Venice, Florida, and they've got big shark teeth there. Some of them are the good part of 6, 8, 10 inches big anyway, and they would sell them at that gift shop. But anyway, good morning to all. I'm going to say 73, but I'm going to hang around a while. And looks like a good net. Thanks for all you do, Steve. Good hearing your voice. Good signal this morning. 73 from N3KLW.
Well, thank you, Bob, and we'll call you next time we hear you. Thanks for checking in with us. Whiskey Zero, Romeo Sierra Romeo. Good morning, Mike.
Yeah, KE7RTV, W0RSR. Hearing you really well in the SDR, but not as well in the radio as sometimes. Although your signal may be okay, it's just I have a bit of a noise level this morning about S7 for some reason. So that's probably accounts for that. Clear sunny skies out there. It's going to be a nice day. It was a little bit warmer today. When I got up, it was 59. It was only 52 yesterday. So a little bit warmer today, but I don't think the temperature is supposed to be too much warmer than it was yesterday. Maybe 82 or something like that. But should be nice, clear, sunny day. Band doesn't appear to be too bad. I might listen a little bit later this afternoon, see how propagation is on 40 meters. I have a schedule later this afternoon about 4 o'clock local time. And on 40 meters, we'll see how that turns out. The other stations in Las Vegas, so we'll see how. Usually we have fairly good propagation that time of day. Anyway, we'll stick around for the 7-3 round and see what we can hear. KE7RTV, W0RSO.
All right, Mike, thank you very much, as always, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Kilo Delta 6 Uniform, Mike Charlie. Good morning, Don.
This is Kilo Delta 6 Uniform, Mike Charlie. Have 2 subjects to talk about. I am absolutely amazed at ChatGPT.
Take a little rain. I'm not so sweet that I will melt. Oh, we had a great time last night. It was my wife's birthday yesterday. I'm not going to give you the number, but she does not look her age. She looks a lot younger. Anyway, not like me though. Anyway, we went to a really great. It's a new place in town. Great little huge restaurant, 2 floors. We had a 4-lane 10-pin bowling alley upstairs. They had a shuffleboard in there, pinball machines, but you know, it wasn't a noisy place. Try and figure that out. The way they laid it all out, you could use all that stuff, and the food was great, and the price was quite reasonable. I'm not going to break it down what we had and what it cost, but it was delicious food and a fairly reasonable price. We had quite a party there. We had about 10 people at this big table, and we had a good time, and my wife certainly had a great birthday. So yeah, it was a lot of fun yesterday, and I got a little bit of a food hangover today, so I'm just going to take it easy, not going to eat too much, and probably go up and visit Mom. Anyway, I'll hand it back to you there, Steve. Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor. I'll be here for the 73 round. Victor Alpha 7. Delta Lima Charlie.
She was. But then there's a lot of hams that aren't going to Caltech or don't have that kind of knowledge. And most of the leaders in their group are at that level, high level. I'm a low level ham. And I brought an old Burt Watt machine technology at 60 years old and brought a little amplifier from my 2-meter radio. And that was probably 40 years old. And so I had a little group of guys in the back playing with my meters and stuff like that, my Burt Watt meter and stuff like that. So we have definitely 2 different types of ham there. One that works on their PhD in learning, where guys doing PhD in 60 feedback control.
All right, Don, thank you. Thanks for being here today. Nice signal too, Don, and the sparks. 7-3. Whiskey Hotel 7, Cold Duck. Good morning, Jim.
Okay, let's see if this is better. Oh, much better. W7 Cold Duck. Yeah, when I checked in, my signal didn't sound very loud on on the SDR, and I forgot that a couple of days ago the carpet cleaner had come in, and my amplifier sits on the floor. And they hit the tuning dials on it. Okay, yeah, I had wanted to go to Caltech as a kid, and I'm glad I didn't, because I'd probably have flunked out. I was rudely awakened with the engineering classes at UCLA, so yeah. let's see. Doggone, I forgot what. Oh, I was talking about Bob and his shark teeth. And back when I was cruising on the sailboat down through Central America, we were in some little bay, and they had a rock wharf that kind of came out. Well, they were shark fishermen. They would go out and catch shark back then and dry it. It was a big business. So I was snorkeling around this wharf, and it was all like a brick wall. And I came to the corner, and I looked around, and there was this big, giant shark mouth open looking at me. Well, it was just a shark head because they just cut it off and thrown it in the water. But it was so big, and teeth. I looked at that thing, and even though I knew it was dead, I had to get out of the water. It just scared the hell out of me. So much for that. Today is Lynn's birthday, and like I tell her, it's tax day. I paid your taxes. We're not going to jail. That's your present. Back to you, Steve. WH7 Cold Duck.
All right. Thank you, Jim. And Lynn, happy birthday if you're listening, and congratulations on another one. Let's see here. Thank you, Jim. Whiskey Bravo 6, November Golf Charlie. Over to you, Richard.
Thank you, Steve. Good morning to you. Good morning to the net. WB6NGC. Richard in Pasadena. I got the low 60s, blue sky and sunshine, so looks like a pleasant day starting up. And the signals have been pretty good. And for Cold Duck, I wouldn't be casual about a shark no matter how much of it was there. Anyway, I'll hang around. KD7RTV, WB6NGC.
Well, thank you, Richard. We'll call you on the 7-3 round. You know, you guys probably know this, but in 1975, when Jaws came out, there was just a rash of shark, not murders, but killings. People killed them just so they're dead because because of that movie. They got hyper scared about them, I guess. Anyway, there was an epidemic of shark death, and I think they had to put fines on people to make them stop killing them. Next up, Whiskey After 6, November Echo Alpha. Good morning, Bob.
Hey, good morning, Steve, and the net, K7RTV, WA6NEA in sunny Roseville. And let's see, we're about 20 miles northeast of Sacramento, if you're not familiar, other people out there. Anyway, the weather, we've got, we've got broken clouds at about 12,000 feet, it says. We're currently 50 degrees. We're supposed to get up to 72. We got a breeze out of the southeast at 7. And the barometer is 30.06, looking like it's going to be a good day here. But I did notice on my walk this morning quite the cloud banks your direction there, Steve. So, and then hearing you check in, I thought, oh boy, well, you just might get some rain. They look pretty serious. And let's see, I was listening about the sharks, and I got to thinking a little bit. I was snorkeling down at Catalina Island. That's one of my wife and I's favorite places to go, and we go during the week when it's not quite so busy. But anyway, long story short, I went snorkeling out by where the glass bottom boat, tosses out all the peas, to get all the fish going. And, boy, talk about the fish that were hanging around waiting for that boat to show up to eat whatever was going after those peas. The sharks didn't scare me so bad because I saw one of those. But some of the groupers that I saw, now they were pretty good size, and they looked a lot scarier than the shark. Anyway, back to you guys there, KE7RTV, WA6NEA.
All right, Bob, thank you, and I'll call you on the 7-3 round. When I lived in Florida on Escambia Bay, we used to fish at night, and I don't remember what it was for. I think we used a net, but anyway, something went by my leg. It was like it took 10 seconds or so to finish, and I got out of the water. I said, I don't need to fish for anything at night anymore. Whiskey Delta 9, Delta Whiskey Delta. Over to you, Don.
Thank you, Steve, and good morning to you, and good morning to everyone this morning.
WD9DWD, Malad, Idaho. Great signals coming from everybody. Just enjoying the net this morning. You know, you're talking about feeding fish there. Up here in Idaho, they have a place, Mesa Falls. It's just outside of Yellowstone Park, on the south end of what's called Island Park, and they have a spot out there you can go, and there's a time of job, and they go out there and feed the fish. And it's on the North Fork of the Henry's River, and excuse me, it's the South Fork, anybody who's been there. And anyway, the rainbow trout that you feed there are so big, and of course you can't fish there, but they're so huge they scare you to death. You were mixing the big one that went past your leg as you were fishing there that night. I just thought of those huge rainbow trout, but they just hang around that dock just waiting for people every day, and they get fed everything from Cheetos to corn, you name it, they get it. But yeah, they're waiting for it. Anyway, if you want to go get some lunch, get out and go. Garbage day here today, so 7-3, catch y'all tomorrow. It's WD9DWD.
All right, John, thank you. And we'll call you next time we hear you. Thanks for checking in. 7-3. Kilo 7, Kilo Hotel Kilo. Good morning, Ted.
Yeah, good morning, guys. From Meridian, Idaho, and Steve, the rest of the gang. It's raining again, which is really cool. We've got 24 inches of snow in the mountains over the last 3 or 4 days, and 1.8 inches of rain here in the Boise Valley, which is awesome, because the whole state of Idaho is in drought conditions, and who knows what the irrigation season is going to be like this year. Anyway, it's 41 degrees and raining, supposed to get up to about 49 or 50. Not much else to report here, Steve, so I'm going to say KK7. Hey, back to you, Steve, in the net.
All righty, Ted, thank you, and appreciate you being here this morning. We'll call you on the 7-3 round. Next up, Whiskey After 9, Quebec. Good morning, Ed. Over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I heard someone talking about ChatGPT, and I've looked at several of these, Grok and Google's Gemini, and they've got a bunch of different versions of this stuff now. But I got a retinal, what do you call it, a retinopathy test at the optometrist the other day for diabetes, and they said I didn't have any major problems, but they sent me a copy of that photo. So I uploaded that photo to ChatGPT, and I asked if it could examine it, and it gave me a detailed report of that retina scan on both eyes and told me exactly pretty much what the doctor had told me. But it's amazing. It examined that photo, and I think that that's our biggest opportunity, well, maybe one of the opportunities that science will take some leaps forward with all the data aggregated in one spot with medicine and just the ability to diagnose problems. But with that, we will send it back to Net, Whiskey Alpha 9, Quebec.
All right. We're working on this Larkset radio. I'll take pictures of my soldering, and then I'll send it to ChatGPT to let it review it, and it'll give me this detailed review of, where I could do better and so forth. But if there's a problem, sometimes it can really get lost in the woods, so to speak. Thanks, Ed. Kilo Delta 6 Hotel, November. Over to you, Ken.
KD7RTV and the group, KD6HNN.
If I modulate this thing, I get my surge protector screaming in the background. I'll just say good morning, Steve. You're sounding good over here. Got clear blue skies. No, nice temperatures coming your way. With that, back over to net control, and good morning, KD6HNN.
All right, thank you, Ken, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Whiskey after 7, Kilo Whiskey. Good morning, Rod.
Yeah, good morning, Steve. WA7KW in the net, WA7KW in Henderson, Nevada. Good morning to all. We got a little chilly day here today, about the same as Reno, I think, maybe a little better. But going to be a nice day. Expecting some wind here later this evening. So not much more here, Steve. I'm going to be one and done. I got a lot on my plate today, but did want to check in. Hope you're topping all right. KE7RTV, WA7KW.
All right, thank you. Copying pretty well there, about a 9, Rod. So thanks for being here. And 7-3. Have a good day. Whiskey 7, Yankee Julia Charlie. Good morning, Warren.
Hey, good morning, Steve, and everybody on the early bird net. Not much going here today. Got a lot to catch up on, and got some errands to do, go shopping, and I don't even know what kind of a day we're going to have. I know it's sunny now and 65 degrees, but I don't know. Probably going up to the 70s. I'm just going to guess. Anyway, I'll be here for the 73 round. All signals sound good, except I couldn't copy Rod in Las Vegas. And well, I know he's not Las Vegas, but anyway, and that's unusual. Anyway, I'll be here. Been away for a while, so it's hard to catch up. K7RTV. Good morning to everybody on the net. W7YJC.
All right, Warren, and thank you. We'll call you on the 7-3 round. November 6th, Yankee Delta Papa. Good morning, Rick.
Roger. K7RTV, N6YDP. You know, Warren, at check-in, you were right at the noise level. Now, Paisan, you're about 20 over, sounding good. It's nice to see the signals picking up a little bit. Let's see what's going on. I actually felt a couple of those aftershocks with that earthquake they had a couple of days ago. Evie senses them first. She makes a little bit of a bang noise, and it's kind of cool. Anyway, about 45 degrees, probably about 65 or so today. I don't got much planned. We'll see. Might go shooting. Hell, who knows? I'm retired now. I can do whatever I want. KE7RTV, N6YDP.
All right, Rick. We'll call you on the 7-3 round. Thank you. Alpha Bravo 7, Whiskey Echo. Good morning, Phil.
Reno, going up to 55. It's cloudy. We're supposed to have a low of 25 at my QTH tomorrow morning, and I don't think I'm going to turn my irrigation system off, but I had an idea that I think I'm going to try just for insurance, and that is to strap a couple of hand warmer, the charcoal activated hand warmers on the breaker, and then put the insulated cover back on. It's just one night, I believe, under freezing like that, so I think it'll be okay. I brought a couple plants in, keep them from freezing, so we'll see. Anyways, Steve, I'll be one and done today. Got to head out in a few minutes here, but thanks for doing the net. Hope everyone has a great day. This is Phil in Reno, Alpha Bravo 7 Whiskey Echo.
All right, Phil, thank you very much, and 7-3. Have a good day. You know, I don't know if I track the temperature both at the house and away from the house. And temperature away from my house is always about between 8 and 10 degrees colder than near the house, like on the patio or something. So I don't worry about it too much. My irrigation pump is right near the house. So Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike. Good morning, John.
KE7RTV, Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike. Morning, everybody. Not much going on here. 46 degrees. Guess it's going to get up a few more. Doesn't look like it's going to rain any today, but according to the prognosticators anyway. But whatever. Sitting here, I'll be on porch pirate patrol most of the day, waiting for a pair of new boots from Amazon. So they were supposed to come yesterday, but they didn't. So doesn't look like they might come today either. I don't know. I wish they'd give you some dependable information on when they're going to deliver stuff. Anyway, that's about it here. Send it back to you there, Steve. Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike.
All right, John. Thank you. Nice signal from about a mile away. Thank you, John. Kilo Fox 7 Fox Alpha. Good morning, Larry. You there, Larry?
Got me across the room. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, KF7FA Reno, Nevada. Yeah, you know, I noticed the same thing on my temperature. I have one that's screwed on the front porch, and I think it picks up the temperature of the house and through the wall or something. It always runs about 2 degrees warmer. Right now it's showing 45 on the porch and 43 outside on my weather station. So I think it's your analysis is correct there. Anyway, Steve, good to hear everybody. I just thought I'd run over and do something real quick, and bam, it was me. Anyhow, have a good day, and we'll be one and done, and good to hear you this morning. RTV KF7FA.
All right, nice to catch you. I like it. That's Net Control's seeker's humor there, catching people off guard. 7-3, Larry. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Kilo 9, Bravo Romeo Delta. Good morning, Dan.
Well, good morning, Steve, and good morning to the whole group out there. Great to hear everybody this morning. Good to be back. It's a little bit cloudy today, but I think it'll be a perfect day for getting out there and seeing what is inside a couple of pieces of wood that I got eyeballing for the lathe. So we'll see how that works out today. Tried a piece of green juniper yesterday. It didn't work out very well. The darn stuff just really, if it doesn't seal when it's cut, it just doesn't work well. It cracks full length the second you take the bark off of it. But anyways, I got some other pieces out there that are a little over a year old that I sealed up well, so we'll give one of those a shot, and probably I got a piece of walnut that's calling my name, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, it should be a pretty good day. Wishing everybody a good one out there. And Steve, I'll turn back to you, see on 7-3 Red. K9BRD back to KE7RTV.
Well, thank you, Dan, and we'll call you on the 7-3 Red. Appreciate you checking. That's awesome. Almost every day. Next up, Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango. Good morning again, Jim.
Good morning, Steve, and good morning to the group W7CPT here in Hamilton, Montana, where we got overcast skies and a little drizzle drops falling here and there, pretty sporadic. But started out pretty cool this morning. It's 26 degrees. We're only supposed to get up to about 50 today, so probably not going to be a good day to do much outside. I'll have to finish up some projects in the houses. Anyway, other than that, not much else happening here. Just trying to keep up with the status quo around here and the ever ongoing project list. So with that, I'll send it back to you, KE7RTV and company. Good morning all. Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango.
All right, Jim. Almost 20 over S9 in Spark, so very good signal. Thank you, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Kilo Mike 7, Delta Echo Charlie. Good morning, Mrs. J.
Good morning, Steve at KE7RTV and group. Hey, wonderful day, raining, and we'll have to be inside. Steve, I didn't realize that I could have my soldering checked. I just have burn marks all over my left hand where the soldering iron sort of touched the hand rather than what it was supposed to touch. But we got a lot of progress done yesterday, and I'm not sure about the soldering business. It should be checked probably, but we'll see. We went forward a lot, so that Lark set net will be happening pretty soon, folks. And with that, back to you, Steve at KE7RTV. This is Kilo Mike 7 Delta Echo Charlie.
All right. Well, thank you, Mrs. J. And you got to be careful, though. I'll give you a real quick example. When I turned mine on, the receiver portion, I had a loud hum. You know, I couldn't hear anything because of the hum. And Chat GPT gave me all these, very extensive solutions, things to try, suggestions. And I thought, well, I'm using a wallboard, and I know they're noisy, so I switched to a battery, and the hum went away. Now, ChatGPT would have probably never figured that out like that anyway, because it doesn't have experience. Kilo 9, Charlie Zulu, India. Over to you, Jay.
KE7RTV in the group, K9Cs. Yeah, well, it wasn't quite that bad yesterday. I had to, kind of watch and make suggestions, and touch up solder once in a while. A little bit of an inspector role. So, but we got the front panel assembled, and the controls are in, and we're ready for the first test that it calls for to, plug in a headset and put power to it and see how much current it draws. So that will be on the agenda for today, and then we'll see what's next. But we're slowly making progress here, and Shelby's having a heck of a time with the soldering. It's just she's got a little bit of shakes in her hands, and that really makes it hard. So, but it's getting there. She gets some stuck together, and then sometimes I'll go back and reflow it a little bit and make it pretty. But we're making progress. So, and I'm going to probably play it a little bit with my weather station today. I find out there's another way I can control it, because I've got my barometric pressure is not matching what it should be. So I got an email from the folks that made it and some suggestions, and I'm supposed to get an account with a weather service that allows me to get in there and make changes to it. So I'll be fighting with that today. So that is the status here. Other than it's been raining like heck outside, but we deal with that. So anyway, back to you, Steve. K9 Charlie Zulu, India.
All right, thank you, Dave. November. Over to you, Ben.
Well, thank you, Steve. Good morning to you. Good morning to the group. Kilo Alpha 7 Papa Whiskey November here in downtown Clackamas, Oregon, where it's 41 degrees and overcast, of course. Hi. We were supposed to get a real gully washer here the last day or so, and it never showed up. So, but we're supposed to also get about 2 feet of snow in the mountains, which is not too far from me here. And, of course, it's so cloudy, I can't tell. And I haven't been in there to watch the weather report yet. Well, it's been an interesting net this morning. One thing about Cold Duck, he's always got a good story to tell. I always enjoy listening to him, because he's always got a good story to tell there. And it's real funny sometimes. And also, Mrs. J, one time years ago, when I was a young lad, I was building a little CO2 cartridge propelled race car. And I had some soldering done on it, and I laid a soldering iron down on one of those CO2 cartridges, the hot part of the soldering iron, and lo and behold, it blew up. Man, did it cause excitement in the house. I was probably lucky I didn't get some chaparral or something in me here, but it turned out all right, other than the fact I got my rear end shoot out pretty good for doing what I did. See, yesterday my parts showed up. The rest of the parts showed up for my little Chev HHR there, so I need to probably get to work on it, but I'm going to wait until it gets warmer. they don't have room in the shop to put the car in there. We've got too much stuff in there already, so just have to wait and do it by the front door there where I can get my toolbox handy and everything. Other than that, not much going on around here, Steve. Still got my stepdaughter here, and it's a challenge sometimes with her. We have a little personality conflict sometimes, but it works out all right. We've managed to get along. So I'll just stick around for the 73 round, Steve, and we'll turn it back to you. So KE7RTV, K7PWN. Take it away, my friend.
All righty. Thank you, Ben, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Kilo 7, Kilo Romeo Tango. Good morning, Curtis.
Private space that I was exercising, and I knew I was up after band, probably. Curtis K7KRT here, running barefoot, Buckley, Washington. Oh, boy. Anyway, that's not me outside that. Let's see, the low last night was about under 37 degrees, and today the high supposed to be only 45 with a 84% chance of rain. And the thing is, when we're going to head into P-TAC to pick my wife up, it's supposed to be thunderstorms and hail mixed with downpours. So it could be absolutely windy. So anyway, I'm sure we'll be fine, but I think predict thunderstorms a lot around here, and they never happen. And we rarely get a good thunderstorm. And I sort of like them because the power don't go out, as long as it doesn't hit my antenna. But anyway, there's not much else going on here. So what is today? Wednesday. So it's a week of Wednesdays. I don't think I have any in the fridge. Oh well, maybe I'll stop somewhere and get a hot dog. Anyway, Steve, I'm going to head back to you. I'll catch you on the 73, Kilo Alpha 7, Romeo Tango Victor. This is Kilo 7, Kilo Romeo Tango, back next controller.
All right, thank you, Curtis, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Alpha Golf 7, Echo Romeo. Good morning, John.
Yeah, good morning, Steve, and good morning to the net. This is John, Alpha Golf 7, Echo Romeo in Chelan, Washington, where it is overcast and 44 degrees. Propagation today is not too bad. I'm hearing just about everyone direct except for the local stations in Oregon, Washington, and British Columbia. Well, looking at the forecast, it looks like I'll be up about 3 or 4 tomorrow morning to start the frost protection. That is, unless we get a lot of wind, and they're calling for wind, so we'll see what happens at that time of the morning. I'm going to be one and done, Steve. I've got some things I've got to accomplish this morning, so I'm going to have to get off here pretty quick. But I'll turn it back to you, and I'll catch everyone tomorrow. This is Alpha Golf 7, Echo Romeo, and I'll be clear.
All right, John, thank you, as always, in 7-3. Appreciate you being here, of course, and we'll look for you next time. Whiskey 1, Charlie Oscar Lima. Good morning, Howard.
Good morning, Steve, and good morning to the net. It is cold and rainy here in Olympia, Washington. Looking at my digital thermometer, 40 degrees outside, which means we'll probably spend most of the day, if not all of the day, indoors. I would say that I'm a big fan of AI. I use it in our club here in Olympia pretty regularly. I would say it's a force multiplier. It has really helped us economize on a lot of things that we do. We use it to update a web page, which once upon a time you had to pay a webmaster to do some of the sophisticated things that we do with our web pages, and AI was certainly an enabler for that in terms of writing the code. And when I do my monthly board meeting, we use AI to do a very accurate transcription of the meeting, which also gives us an included summary. And certainly, copy is a lot better and faster than the old-fashioned way of using a secretary, pen, and paper. So it's a big enabler for us, and I know that we have to use it with caution, but it certainly has been a great tool for us. This is Whiskey 1 Charlie Oscar Lima. I'll pass it back to Ned.
Okay, Howard, thank you very much, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Appreciate you being here this morning. Alpha India 7, Papa Lima. Good morning, Bill.
Good
Good morning, Steve and the group. This is Bill up into 7 Papa Lima here in Duval, Washington. 41 degrees this morning, 88% humidity, and barometer steady at 29.59. It's an overcast day today. It's been kind of wet here. It's supposed to clear up about Thursday or so, and we might get some nice weather for the weekend. We'll see how that goes. It's always a crapshoot around here for that kind of stuff. Let's see. Not a whole lot going on. Did my rehearsal last night. Got another one tonight and tomorrow. So I'll be happy when that thing gets done. That we get that done and over with, and can move on to something else. We've got a road trip on the books here. After that, we're going to head down to Oregon and go down to the beach and do all that stuff. See some relatives down in Portland. But might even stop by and say hi to Ben. That'd be kind of fun. Anyway, hope everybody has a good morning this morning, and I'll stick around for the 7-3 round. Kilo Echo 7 Romeo Tango Victor up into 7 Papa Lima. Back to Steve.
All right, thank you, Bill, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round, and always appreciate you check in. This is Kilo Echo 7 Romeo Tango Victor Steve in Sparks, Nevada. This is the Early Bird Net. Any other check-ins? Come now with your call sign.
Kilo 7, uniform Zulu Lima.
Wow, noise is pretty loud there on WebSDR. Let me go to the radio. I think there was a check-in there. Check-in for the Early Bird Net. Come now.
Kilo 7, uniform Zulu.
Any relays?
Yes.
Kilo 7, uniform Zulu Lima.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Uniform Zulu Lima. UZL. Any other check-ins for the Early Bird Net? Come now. All righty, Leon. Over to you. Kilo 7, uniform Zulu Lima.
Okay, well, I'm going to kind of keep it short. I didn't even hear myself on Utah, so, yeah, that tells me the prop is just not real great, and, yeah, I didn't get the right end set up, so. Anyway, went this morning as I put on net logger to get a blood draw, and they found blood, so I'm still good on that. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day. Like I say, I'll keep it short. Back to you, Steve. Thanks, KK7 UCL 730.
Boy, there's somebody right on top of us there. Leon, I heard everything you said. Your signal's fine on WebSDR. You weren't too loud direct, though, but I heard you on the WebSDR. And then that other station came in. I don't know where he is. So let's get started with the 7-3 round, everyone. And before we do, let me just one more time thank you all. It's very much appreciated. It's very nice net, and really enjoy everybody's check-in. Victor after 7, Delta Lima Charlie. Over to you, Mark.
Well, thank you very much there, Steve. I also enjoyed everybody's check-in. Great net this morning. Always a great net. I hope everybody enjoys their Wiener Wednesday. I think I'm going to skip the hot dog after last night's big feast and maybe go with a light salad. Anyway, you have a wonderful day, Steve. Everybody have a wonderful day. We look forward to hearing from her. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm gone tomorrow, but I'll be back again on Friday. So we look forward to hearing from you then. Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor, Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie.
All righty, Mark. Thanks a lot, and 7-3. Have a good one. Whiskey 0, Romeo Sierra Romeo. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, W0RSR. Signals have held up good in the SDR when that QRM is out there, but kind of fallen off on the radio, so not really good propagation. This morning, I don't think. Probably won't be here tomorrow. I've got a dental appointment early on, so catch everybody on Friday. 7-3 all. Everybody have a great Wiener Wednesday. KE7RTV W0RSR.
All right, Mike, thanks a lot, as always, and 7-3. Have a good one. Whiskey Hotel 7, Cold Duck. Back to you, Jim.
Okay, Steve. Yep, life is pretty good here. Sun's shining. Hopefully we'll start getting warmer. Catch you guys tomorrow. W87 Cold Duck. Aloha. Quack, quack.
All right, 7-3, Jim. Thank you. Happy birthday once again to Lynn. Whiskey Bravo 6, November Golf Charlie. Back to you, Richard.
Well, thank you. Good morning again, everybody. Everybody have a good hump day, although for most of us that doesn't apply anymore, does it? And you've been consistently S9 or 10 over, so the band has been pretty good to me, so there you go. 7-3, KE7RTV, WB6NGC.
All right, thanks, Richard. 7-3. Whiskey After 6, November Echo Alpha. Back to you, Bob.
Yeah, KE7RTV, WA6NEA, well, 73s to everybody. And let's see, we got to go out there and transplant some pumpkins and watermelons. They're about to outgrow their little starter trays there, so get them in the ground. So have a good day, everyone. WA6NEA.
All right, thanks a lot. And 7-3. Kilo 7, Kilo Hotel Kilo. Back to you, Ted.
Yeah, guys, good nap today. Actually, propagation's picking up for me, so that's a good sign. I think maybe I'm going to go purchase an amplifier for my setup here. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good Lord willing. Take care. Back to you, Steve.
All right, Ted. Thank you very much. 7-3. Whiskey After 9, Quebec. Back to you, Ed.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Thanks for running the net. Good to hear everybody today. And with that, we're going to hope for the rain to stop, and maybe we can cut the grass today. But other than that, everyone have a good day.
73, and back to net, Whiskey Alpha 9, Quebec.
Thanks, Ed. 7-3. Kilo Delta 6, Hotel November. Back to you, Ken.
KE7RTV in the group, KD68NN. I believe in not washing the car or cutting the grass, Steve, because every time I do, it rains and makes it grow taller and messes up my car. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I'm looking for better weather with that 73 KD68NN.
All right, Ken. Thank you. 7-3. Have a good one. Whiskey 7, Yankee Juliet Charlie. Back to you, Warren.
All right, boy, Steve, you have been a solid S9 the whole net. That pipeline between Sparks and here is working well. Hey, everybody, have a great Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? Hump Day, yeah. And y'all be safe. KE7RTV 73, Steve, and to all of the net W7YJC.
All righty, thanks very much, Warren, and 7-3. November 6, Yankee Delta Papa. Back to you, Rick.
Well, I tell you what, Warren, the signals between Gardnerville and Parumpapump is really rocking. Everyone have a great day. Be good to each other. N6YDP. Ciao, paisans.
All right, my friend. Thanks a lot, Rick. 7-3. Have a good one. Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike. Back to you, John.
KE7RTV, Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike. Okay, nothing much else to report. So we will say have a nice day and talk to you again probably tomorrow. Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike. Back to you, Steve.
All right. Thanks, John. 7-3. Have a good one. Kilo 9, Bravo Romeo Delta. Back to you, Dan.
All right, Steve. Well, I got to buzz off here and get with the program. So wishing everybody a great day, and we'll see you again next time. This is K9BRD here from the Buzzy Bird Nest, I guess. 7-3, everybody. Steve, back to you, my friend.
All right. Thanks, Dan. 7-3. Whiskey 7, Charlie Papa Tango. Back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Steve, and thanks everybody for being there. Make it a great Wiener Wednesday or whatever Wednesday you want to make it, but make it a good one, everybody. Whiskey 7, Charlie Papa Tango, 730.
All right. Thanks, Jim. 7-3. Enjoy your day. Kilo Mike 7, Delta Echo Charlie. Back to you, Mrs. J.
Good morning. Let's see, KE7RTV. Can't quite get that from the brain to the tongue this morning, but boy, I envy the people that can put their plants out yet. Mine are on the windowsill, and it's wet and it's cold, and they say especially tomatoes, don't put them out until you can sit on the ground and it stays warm. So that's what I'm waiting for to get my gardens going. But you know, those gardens already have weeds growing in them. How dare they do that to our gardens? Anyway, with that, back to you, Steve, at KE7RTV. This is Kilo Mike 7 Delta Echo Charlie.
All right. Thanks, Mrs. J. Sounding good. When first time around, I couldn't hear you on the radio, but you great signal now. 7-3. Kilo 9, Charlie Zulu India. Back to you, Jay.
KE7RTV in the Group K9CZ. Real good, Steve. Not much success here. In the background, I've been fighting with a place called the Ambient Weather Network, trying to get logged in and get my weather station online. I'm on a different network, and this one apparently is the one that the people who manufacture the weather station use to control it. So I've got to figure out how to get into this one, and apparently they've got part of my information on there, and it won't accept new stuff, and it's all messed up. So I'm going to have to get a hold of somebody at their site and see if we can get it sorted out. I just hate this kind of thing because it just never goes smoothly. Whenever I get into something on the internet, or we're dealing with a website somewhere, it always is painful. I don't know what the problem is. Anyway, that's my gripe and 2 cents worth for today. Back to you, Steve. K9 Charlie Zulu India.
All right, Jay. Thanks a lot. 7-3.
Thank you, Steve. K7RTV, K7PWN here. Well, as always, have a good net here. You know, Jay's is a real ham because he's doing all his work there. I'm totally impressed with his work, that's for sure. And what he does up there, down there in Cresswell. Anyway, 7-3, everybody. I hope you all have a great day. The band's been super good to me today. I've heard just about everybody on the radio, very few on the SDR. So that's super on this end of town. Anyway, 7-3 to you all, and we'll catch you tomorrow there, God willing. K7RTV, K7PWN, 7-3. Steve, take it away.
All right, Jim, we came over at time. Good. 7-3. Kilo 7, Zulu Lima, back to Zulu.
Okay, well, everybody have a great day, and I should be here tomorrow, hopefully. I messed up yesterday, and so I got to make another trip to town, so in addition to my lab work, but 7-3, all have a great day. KK7 UCL.
All right, thanks a lot. 7-3. Have a good one. Be on 7-3. Kilo 7. Kilo back to you, Curtis.
Okay, Steve. Yeah, I saw a couple of exercises, dude. Anyway, not much to add. That's nothing to add.
That's nothing to add. So 7-3 to everybody. Thanks, Vince. Steve, Kilo 7, Romeo Tango. Victor, Kilo 7, Kilo Romeo Tango. Back to you. All right, Curtis. Thank you. 7-3. Have a good one. 61, Charlie Oscar Lima. Back to you, Howard.
Thank you for running a great net. This is 61, Charlie Oscar Lima. Wishing everyone a great day. You too.
All right, Howard. Thank you. Thanks for being part of it. 7-3. Alpha India 7, Papa Lima. Back to you.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Hope everybody has a good one here. Signals are about the best they've been in the week, for me at least. So hopefully we turn the corner on that little mess there. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good one, and we'll talk to you all tomorrow. Kilo Echo 7, we'll be taking a big drop in 7 Papa. 7-3, please.
All right, Bill. Thank you, as always. And 7-3. Enjoy your day. This is Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor, Steve in Sparks, Nevada. Did I miss anyone on the 7-3 round? If I did, please let me know now. right. Any other check-ins for the early bird net? Come now. Well, nothing heard, though. That's going to do it for today, everyone. Thank you all. This is Kilo Echo 7.
And I'll be clearing QRT after the transmission. So have a good one, everyone. Stay safe. And 7-3 for the early bird net.